Who's playing? I say normally you can find it on that stuff. That's NCAA football.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
Cooks motions to the left. Back to Stevenson on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. Now they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
In motion left goes Cooks. And this will wind up the Saints' first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Again, Dak going to keep it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
There's Cooks in motion right. Prescott. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
The 7th play now, this opening drive. This is third and long, though. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes we talk about coverage with somebody, defender running with the receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Pulled in at the 24. A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. A play fake, now Cunningham. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. The first carry now, this is Alvin Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Broken tackle. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Cunningham. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And a huge return as he'll take this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season, and in this case, coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Now 2nd and 3. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. Fights off the defender. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Running behind center with Vaughn. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he's got this down to the 35. 54 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Off play action, it's Cunningham rolling to his right. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They're doing decent, bro.
Certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Prescott. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he gets this up to the 44 out of bounds there. For a gain of 7.
Amen, brother.
Bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. Pushing through the contact. We'll call that a 43-yard punt. 2 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel. The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. Looks like they've got him a little bit
we're
rattled.
good.
That would have been the second interception in the first half.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down goes. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken right at the 35. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. There'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll find Osborne here. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's got this down to the 45. 98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On 1st down, it's Cunningham. He'll buy some time right. Complete. Jefferson the target. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Cunningham. And he's going to go Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Bro.
Poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Prescott now on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. Look like he can win every down.
Gotta be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. 4th down, Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, this is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be from 49 yards out. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gould. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Washington now runs this out. Deep in his own territory. Cuts up the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a 1-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays that could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this, or this
Put a star. Put a star. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Inaudible here to get a new look. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Washington now brings this out. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Cunningham looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. K.J. Osborne, 64 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Joseph on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Prescott to throw it. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves a little 4th and 1. Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And the tight end goes in motion left. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Cooks will come in motion right. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are back within a score.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. And we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Great job of tackling there to prevent the 1st down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Three-quarters have come and gone. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott from the gun on third. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. A great pick. Nice return. You know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. A quick throw into the hands of Rager. So no gain on the play, and it's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. A second down throw for Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. This offense so far on third down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Open right side, complete to Rager. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 27. Off the play fake, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Stevenson. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. And Prescott is going to change things up here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rager catches it left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Prescott now, option right, and holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. To throw is Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This is caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. He's going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
Up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. They've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
A play fake, now Cunningham. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he will have the 1st down. And that is not officially going to end it, but they'll be able to take the clock way down from here.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. There he goes, left side. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
I know that every now and then we get those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity.